Should we mention that today I found out gives a shout out?
You can do it.
Yeah, today I found out gives a shout out. That was nice, wasn't it? How many people are going to be annoyed because the video of me mentioning that top 10s give us a shout out will be going up this week, and they're from today I found out. And how much is their head going to be blown when then realise that not only does Simon Whistler do narration for both of those channels, that I also write for both of those channels. Simon Whistler, 2 different versions of him from 2 channels, both told people come to me. That's the power I have. According to joy-hating historians, ninjas were almost never found wearing all black, stalking Japanese warlords through moonlit forests. Instead, they mostly killed people while they were asleep or by setting their house on fire, dressed as a monk or a peasant. Then you have one ninja who decided to buck the trend and just decided to stab a guy to death through his asshole. Even today, ninjas are feared and respected because, as pop culture says, even though we live in an age where we have guns and rings that make backhands really hurt, a ninja could hide in your cereal and you wouldn't know they were there until your throat was halfway across the room and they were stealing away into the night. You know what ninjas were in reality, right? I'm assuming you know that ninjas were never like they were in like TV or pop culture or movies. They dressed like peasants or monks, and they never like broke into Japanese warlords' houses and then like snuck through and like fought their way through like 40 armed guards. Mostly, do you know what they do? They just set the house on fire, which is a way better way to assassinate someone if you think about it. Dress like a peasant, set the house on fire, leave. They like to be portrayed as like silent assassins and masters of death. Sometimes they were just people paid money, like, go kill this dude.
So did they never actually get in proper fights?
Well, the idea of being a ninja is that you wouldn't ever really get in a fight. If you're in a fight, then you've done something wrong with the idea of ninjas sneak in and kill them silently. But there are examples throughout history of ninjas, as like we'd understand today, getting into actual fights with high-ranking people. Like there's a ninja called Jin Ki, which I'm assuming I'm pronouncing terribly, who reportedly got close to the Emperor of China and got into a fist fight with him before being killed by a group of peasants. He didn't kill him, but you know what? Respect for trying.
Also respect to that emperor.
I know. How is that not a movie? This said, there were some high-profile ninja assassinations throughout history that, as of yet, we still don't know if a ninja was actually involved. Which, to be fair, mate, that is the truest example of what a ninja could be. Yeah. Where someone died and they say, well, ninja did it. How do you know? Well, there's no proof. And that's the case of Kenshin Uesugi. I can't pronounce his name. I'm going to butcher the shit out of it, so it's going to be written here. Everyone at home, this guy was killed. No one... historians consider it a matter of contention about how exactly he died, with some saying that he was killed by stomach cancer and complications from it a few days later died. More awesome historians and the winds of history have carried a rumour that he was actually killed by a ninja who stabbed him through his asshole while he was sat on the toilet. For the rest of this bit, I don't know, I'm just going to call him Kenshin, because that other name is a bit of a tongue twister. Keiji, KG?
Would you like me to look it up?
No. The story goes that an unnamed ninja assassin snuck into Kenshin's home and, true to his ninja training, which taught him to attack a target when they're at the most vulnerable, decided to get Kenshin when he was on his toilet, deciding to take the directest and smelliest route to his internal organs, right through his rusty sheriff's badge. That's a rough way to go. Can we just agree? Like, whether this guy actually died this way or not, that's a bad way to go. Getting stabbed, bad. Dying on a toilet, awful. Stabbed to death on the toilet, nightmare. Stabbed to death through the asshole on the toilet. What do you even do? I need to point out and stress that this wasn't a ceramic bowl toilet that people use today. It wasn't like the toilet you sit on to go for a shit today. It was a sewage pit over which there was just a hole. So the ninja was hiding in the sewage pit, according to legend. Because I'm getting the idea that people are going to be thinking of it's like, oh, a ninja hiding in the ceramic, which is fucking stupid. No, it was a hole in the ground, a sewage pit, over which there was just a hole that you took a dump into, and the ninja hid inside the sewage pit, which is not glamorous, but it gives you a pretty good shot to kill someone. I wanted to point out because I'm getting people to think, oh, he stabbed death in a toilet. People think like there's this ninja head inside the toilet waiting with a sword. What's the thing that always puts you on edge when you're on the toilet? It's the story when you're a kid, and when you can hear snakes or rats can crawl up a toilet and bite your ball sack, or your arsehole, or for girls, I'm assuming, your vagina. That puts you on edge because the toilet is a place of sanctuary. And I'm going to ruin the toilet for everyone watching this because I have not been able to take a dump in peace for about 10 years because of this. So I'm going to share this story so everyone else can enjoy it with me. When I was a kid, I got a toilet roll tube and we'd stack them on top, spare. So when you run out of toilet roll, you get a new one. I picked that up and do you know what was inside? A massive spider. Jumps out, lands on me, falls in the toilet. I stand up, piss everywhere because obviously you poo and you pee at the same time. Ruin the bathroom. I've not been able to be at ease on the toilet since. I always have to check every toilet roll tube for a spider. And now everyone watching will do too. The legends aren't really sure about what weapon to use, it's either a spear or a sword, and I, for the life of me, can't decide which one will be worse. Because a spear is longer, so you're going further, but a sword sharp on both sides.
It depends if it's a spear with a spear head.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be in it, it's going to kill it.
Then it's going to have a wider bit, so it'll go in and then close around it.
Comment section, what's worse? Stabbed in the ass with a sword or a spear? Because I'm thinking it'd have to be a sword, because it's sharp all the way. The spear's only a little bit, but then again, the spear's longer, so that's going in further. According to legend, Kenshin went to the bathroom, sat down, and the ninja dutifully stabbed him right up Main Street, causing severe internal injuries that outright killed him a few days later.
You said it might not have been a ninja.
That's the problem, because obviously historians are kind of divided on the topic, and according to contemporary reports, Kenshin died of complications of stomach cancer. But here's the really weird part. Like, contemporary reports say that he died of stomach cancer, but they also note that he took a turn for the worse on the toilet. Which is weird because the people who say the ninja did it say the reason they didn't say that the ninja did it is because that would have been embarrassing, obviously, for him to get assassinated in such a vulnerable position. But then they still mention that he took a turn for the worse while taking a shit. What for you is more embarrassing? Like dying because you took a shit too hard, or dying because a ninja was in your toilet and stabbed you to death? Like one of them is your body gave up on you and it was just shit. The other one is you had no chance. It's like no one expects a ninja in your toilet. No one. How are you ever supposed to see that coming? No guard's gonna go, well, we've patrolled the grounds, we've checked the roof, we've checked the basement, we've checked like all the trees and shrubberies, but we haven't checked the toilet. Obviously, the veracity of this story has been contested by historians, so I can't say for sure if this guy died by being stabbed to death on the toilet by a ninja, or, as less awesome historians note, he just died of complications of stomach cancer. However, I know which version of the story I'd like to believe. And it's obviously the one as a ninja.
Oh yeah.
Of course it is.
Prepare to die.
So doing like, comment, subscribe, yeah?
Yeah, I suppose.
If you enjoyed the video, why not like, comment, or subscribe, or bell. I always get the bell. Yeah, do you get the feeling the bell is an afterthought that YouTube went, no man, people need to people really need to subscribe.
See, channels now also have extra names for people who press the bell.
Oh god, I fucking hate that. Like people have videos and they call people, what is it, what people be for me, they'd be called
Called Fiends, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Or with a small.
But I hate that. You understand it for a big celebrity like Benedict Cumberbatch, people like the Cumberbitches. That's fine. He's a celebrity. When it organically stems from the community calling themselves, that's fine. It's when when people force it. That's why I don't like doing like, comment, subscribe. It's like I'm telling people to do something, and I really dislike doing that. They'll see me passionately talking about a subject I care about, and they'll see me just like this stupid thing I've got to do because it's a staple of the genre that I'm now involved in.
It'll change.
Can you imagine if it was, he actually had a heart attack and the ninja stabbed him anyway? The ninja was there, saw him have the heart attack and decided not to do anything. Just saw him and just went, my work is done, and then just quietly crept away.
No, he wouldn't be thinking my work is done, he'd be thinking, oh for fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
I didn't have to do
I've
anything.
been here for 5 hours.
I think what we should do is we should start retroactively doing that. Joe, people just died of natural causes. Just saying Ninja did it. It's like, how? There was no proof. It's like, damn it, that's so good. Right, have you ever played the game Hitman? Have you played Hitman Blood Money?
No, I don't.
That's my favourite one in the series because it's the one where every time you get a kill, you have a newspaper report afterwards, and it changes depending on what you do. And you can get like special headlines depending on how you do it. So if you do kill everyone with a nail gun, you get the Carpenter strikes again. Kill everyone with garden shears, the Gardener. But if you make everyone who dies look like it was an accident, they will say the Silent Assassin strikes again in the headline. How? Like one of them, a guy falls off his balcony, the Silent Assassin strikes again. There's no proof because that is the point of the game. And then the newspaper, whoever's writing that headline is fucking good at his job or making shit up. And then it will show you commit over the course of that game kills across the entire world. And if you do it all perfectly, everyone should die and it should look like a genuine, terrible accident where nothing could have been helped and it's no one's fault. Guy falls into bathtub. Okay, how did an assassin do that? Well, he clearly did it. How? How do you know this is connected to that other guy who fell off a balcony? No one saw me. There's no evidence of any foul play. I got rid of all of that. Everyone assumed it was an accident. And yet this one newspaper goes, no, it was definitely an assassin. So I think we should start doing that with ninjas. And every time someone just dies of natural causes, just put, so-and-so died of natural causes, or possibly ninja attack. And then they say, well, how do you know? I say, well, there's no proof. And a ninja wouldn't leave proof, just like an assassin.
The absence of evidence is evidence in itself.
That's how conspiracy theories get started, isn't it? Like someone just dies just normally, and then it's just like, well, obviously the government poisoned them. So how do you know? Well, there's no evidence. Like, damn, that's good. Although, one more thing on Hitman. My friend did my favourite thing I've ever seen in that game. There's one where you've got to assassinate a guy on stage, and what you do is you walk through the front door of an opera house, and he's on stage performing. My friend walked in, threw a bomb at the door that where his guards were at, blew it up, ran in, shot with like a machine gun out of the stage, opened fire, and killed everyone on stage, including the target, and ran out the front door. Completed the mission in less than 20 seconds, and it comes up, the Silent Assassin strikes again, because he somehow managed to kill every witness who saw him, because no one saw the bomb, which killed everyone. Then we went on stage, no one saw him when the bullets hit, and because it's so close to the front door, he escaped before anyone saw. So, 40 people died. It's like, the Silent Assassin strikes again. It's like, damn, that guy's good. Just throwing a toolbox with a bomb in it at a door.
See, that would have been even better if the game had been programmed to have newspapers that said accident.
Bullet-related accident kills 13.